You've built your target. You've built your sequence. The 1440, it's mapped. Everything is ready to run. And then somebody picks up the phone. A lot of producers that I've worked with, they spent weeks, months building a prospecting system, and then they fell completely apart the moment a real human being answered the phone. I've got funny stories on that. I just don't have the time to share them now. Look, this is not because a salesperson doesn't know their product. It's because they don't have a framework for the conversation. So today, we're going to build one. By the way, the best prospecting system in the world does not matter if you do not know what to say when somebody picks up the phone. And don't take memory or the past for granted. Work on this. Okay, this is so important, you guys. Your first call is not a pitch. Let me say that again. The first call is not the pitch. It is a conversation designed to do one thing: earn the right to a second conversation. The producer who understands this concept, really this distinction, is the one that is going to book the most appointments. Because most sales professionals are trying to close on the first call, right? Always be closing, as Glenn Ross once said. And that is not wise, particularly in today's day and age when they don't know you, they don't like you, and they definitely don't trust you. When you pitch on the first call, you lose the information you need to make a compelling pitch. You haven't heard their pain yet. You don't know what matters most to them. So your pitch is generic at best and it lands flat. I mean, like a total crash landing. The producers who are going to win at this level, they're the ones who listen first, qualify second, and then pitch when they actually have something specific to say. The goal of the first call is not to sell. It is to qualify so you can advance the conversation along. Okay, 4 parts to this framework. I want to walk you through each one very briefly so you can understand this a little bit better before we dig into this day's worksheet. So, part 1, this is the opening. Your opening has one job, and it is to make them want to keep talking. You've got about 90 seconds to earn the next 5 minutes. Don't rush this. Your opening needs to be clear, it needs to be specific, and it needs to be non-threatening. State who you are, why you're calling, and then ask for 90 seconds. Part 2, this is a little mini discovery. This is where producers typically ask the wrong questions. They ask about the current broker, they ask about the renewal date before they've even earned that conversation. Start with the business. Ask about the team, the growth, the frustrations. That's where the real conversation is birthed. Part 3, this is the bridge. After this little mini discovery, you connect what you heard to what you do. This is where you earn the right to say, I think I can help you. Not before, but after you have listened to the first part of that conversation. Don't listen to speak, listen to hear. And part 4, this is the ask. You need one clean, confident request for a next step. And really there's 2 specific options that you have. Not let me know when you have time, a direct ask for a specific meeting at some specific time windows. So here are 5 questions that you can ask that open conversations. So I'm not going to give you the 5 questions though. I want you to think about what 5 questions you can ask, okay? So here are some things for you to consider. Number 1, great discovery questions are open-ended. Do not ask yes or no's. If you ask a good open-ended question, you're going to reveal some sort of pain, priority, or fit. If the answer doesn't tell you something you need to know, cut the question and move on. These should sound genuinely curious, not like an interrogation. A question that sounds like a sales technique is going to kill the conversation every single time. I mean, they know you're selling. Don't force it on them. So here's a couple of examples of some wrong questions. Are you happy with your current broker? Is now a good time to review your coverage? Like, those are terrible conversations. I mean, at best, they're closing conversations, but that's left for far later down the line. Here are some questions that you can consider as being or going in the right direction. So something like, what's your benefits renewal process typically look like? Where does your team spend the most time on benefits administration? What's changed in your business over the last 12 months that's created new challenges? These are just some ideas that should begin to stir up better ideas, you knowing your specific business and your specific ICP. Okay, check out your worksheet. This is so important as you consider where we are at in this challenge and what we still have to go. So today's worksheet walks you through all 4 parts of your first call framework. You're going to write your opening, you're going to write your 5 questions, your bridge, and your ask. Then there's a part 6 that most of you are going to want to skip. Don't skip it. Read your script out loud at least 3 times, not in your head, out loud. It's going to feel awkward. I know that, but that's the point. Awkward on paper is going to be a lot better than awkward on the live call. By tomorrow, you should be able to run this call without these notes. You can have structured frameworks in front of you, some guidelines in front of you, but you should know this like the back of your hand. That is the standard. All right, that's it for today's challenge. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about protecting the time that makes this whole system run. Day 4 is about your outreach design. See you there.